Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, the face of WWE, and the most dominant champion of this era. But every dynasty meets its greatest challenge, and for Roman, that challenge in the form of a 6'8" Tongan powerhouse. Hikuleo is a name that's sending shockwaves through the wrestling world. A legacy tied to the legendary Tongan dynasty, a rising star with unmatched strength and agility. Could this be the man to bring Roman's reign crashing down? This isn't just another rivalry, it's a clash of dynasties, a battle for supremacy, and the most personal threat Roman Reigns has ever faced. Stay tuned as we dive into why Hikuleo is not just a contender, but the biggest threat to the tribal chief's legacy. Hikuleo, the towering member of the legendary Tongan dynasty, has been making waves in the wrestling world. Standing at 6'8" and weighing over 260 pounds, Hikuleo's physical presence alone is enough to intimidate even the most seasoned competitors. With his meteoric rise in promotions like NJPW and AEW, many believe he's poised to be Roman Reigns' most formidable challenger. But what makes Hikuleo such a significant threat to the tribal chief's reign? Roman Reigns has reigned supreme as WWE's tribal chief for over 3 years, solidifying his legacy as one of the greatest champions in the company's history. His victories over Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes, and even his cousins, the Usos, have shown his ability to adapt and conquer. However, every reign faces a moment of reckoning. Could Hikuleo be the challenger Roman can't overcome? The rivalry between the Tongan dynasty and the Anoa'i family has been brewing for decades. Both families have produced wrestling legends who have dominated the industry. From the Anoa'i family's Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Solo Sikoa, to the Tongan dynasty's Haku, Tama Tonga, and Hikuleo, this feud is deeply rooted in legacy and pride. Hikuleo's emergence could reignite this historic rivalry, making it more personal than ever. Hikuleo's size and strength give him a significant edge over most opponents. At 6'8", he towers over Roman Reigns, who stands at 6'3". His raw power and athleticism allow him to dominate in the ring, making him a nightmare for anyone who steps in with him. Roman, despite his experience, has rarely faced someone with the physical attributes Hikuleo brings to the table. Since his debut in NJPW, Hikuleo has evolved into a well-rounded wrestler. Initially known for his raw power, he has developed impressive agility and technical skills, making him a versatile competitor. His ability to adapt in the ring is reminiscent of Roman Reigns' own growth as a wrestler, setting the stage for a clash of two complete athletes. While Roman Reigns has been dominant, his reign hasn't been without challenges. Matches against Cody Rhodes and the Usos have shown moments of vulnerability, and the internal strife within the Bloodline has weakened his once unshakable foundation. Hikuleo's arrival could exploit these cracks, posing a new kind of threat Roman hasn't faced before. Hikuleo's presence alone is enough to shake the confidence of any opponent. His quiet intensity and imposing stature create an aura of invincibility. For Roman, who thrives on mind games and asserting dominance, facing someone who exudes such raw confidence could be a psychological challenge. Hikuleo's rise comes at a time when Roman's dominance is being questioned. The Bloodline is fractured, and Roman's list of challengers is growing. Hikuleo's momentum, coupled with Roman's internal struggles, creates the perfect storm for a potential dethroning of the tribal chief. The wrestling community is buzzing with the possibility of this match. Fans on social media have been speculating about what would happen if Hikuleo were to step into the ring with Roman Reigns. The clash of their styles, legacies, and sheer presence has the potential to be one of the most talked about matches in WWE history. This isn't just about titles or victories, it's about legacy. The Anoa'i family and the Tongan dynasty have always competed for supremacy in the wrestling world. A match between Hikuleo and Roman Reigns would symbolize more than just a championship bout, it would be a battle for generational pride and dominance. Roman's reign as tribal chief has been defined by his ability to unite and control the Bloodline. However, Hikuleo's presence could challenge that unity. Could the arrival of a Tongan powerhouse force the Bloodline to band together, or would it drive them further apart? One of Hikuleo's greatest strengths is his unpredictability. Whether it's his surprising agility for someone his size or his innovative offense, Hikuleo keeps opponents guessing. Roman, who relies on strategy and preparation, could find himself out of his depth against such an unorthodox opponent. For Roman Reigns, a loss to Hikuleo wouldn't just be another defeat, it would be a seismic shift in his career. After years of dominance, losing to a rising star like Hikuleo could mark the beginning of the end for the Tribal Chiefs era. For Hikuleo, defeating Roman Reigns would be a career-defining moment. It would catapult him into the spotlight and establish him as a major player in WWE. The stakes are high for both competitors, but for Hikuleo, the rewards could be life-changing. A match between Hikuleo and Roman Reigns would be nothing short of a spectacle. The contrasting styles, the drama of their family legacies, and the sheer physicality would make it a must-see event. Fans would be on the edge of their seats from start to finish. The internet is rife with theories about how this feud could unfold. Could Hikuleo join forces with Solo Sikoa to take down Roman? Or would Roman find a way to outsmart the Tongan giant? The possibilities are endless, and the anticipation is palpable. Solo Sikoa, the self-proclaimed tribal chief, could play a crucial role in this storyline. As someone who has Tongan roots himself, Solo's loyalty could be tested if Hikuleo enters the picture. This dynamic adds another layer of intrigue to the potential feud. WWE's storytelling is at its best when it builds tension over time. A slow-burn feud between Roman and Hikuleo, filled with confrontations, promos, and mind games, could be one of the most compelling storylines in recent memory. Regardless of the outcome, a match between Hikuleo and Roman Reigns would have far-reaching consequences for WWE. It could redefine the Bloodline storyline and set the stage for new rivalries and alliances. Hikuleo's rise in wrestling, combined with his physicality, legacy, and momentum, makes him the biggest threat Roman Reigns has faced. Whether he dethrones the Tribal Chief or not, his impact on the Bloodline storyline is inevitable.